Okay, all you restaurateurs, here is Open Table. Open Table, left hand side, find pages. In the content area, it's in one of two places. You're going to find Open Table in the popular area right here towards the middle. And in the business, you're also going to find it towards the middle as well. Once you find it, you're just going to drag that little guy over to your desired area and you're going to drop it. It's a simple button. A simple button you can design to look however you want it to look. As you see, it says text on button. You can call it whatever you want to. Make sure that you do have a Open Table account. Put your restaurant ID there, and then you can pick whichever country. We support US and Canada, UK and Germany. You can add this to all pages, by the way, so it doesn't matter whatever page they're on, they're going to find it. Just a little key information here. This is inside the body. If you want this to be on every page, make sure it doesn't shift. Sometimes things shift. Sometimes content gets above it or below it. You could put this actually in the header. You could always slide this in the header, or you could put it in the footer. And it doesn't matter where you're at. It's always going to be in the header, and it's not going to move. That's probably won't be my biggest thing. So I always like to let people know that if you do have like click to call or this, it's always great to put it in the header. You can add a new location simply by clicking on new location. So maybe you have 2 or 3 different locations. There you go, and it's going to find it. Now let's say you want an icon, you want to change that. In other videos we've kind of shown how to mess with your icon. If you want to change the color of your icon, you come up here, click on the color square. You can even get more depth with your color by clicking on more colors, and you can pick from this color palette here or even enter in your hex number. Okay, so that's really how to do that. If you want to add in a different type of icon, you can actually upload your own image or pick from the images you already have in your library, and even do it by URL. If you want to change the color of the background, it's very simple. Just click it and go. Very, very simple. I'm the kind of person who will always say this about every video you probably watch, that if the button is a dark color, you want to put in light color icons and light color text. And of course, if the button is a light color, you want to put in a darker color. So let's just say I'm going to go back here to that purple we had earlier, and I want to change my icon. I want to just click on the color palette or the color square. There we go. I'm going to go back to design here, change my text style, click on the color, and I'm going to find that, and there we go. It's a little bit more obvious as to what it says. It's find a table, there's the icon. There's a little calendar icon. You can click on more here to adjust your padding, adjust your margin, adjust the width of the button, and adjust the height, even use percentages. If you want to change your alignment, you could do so by clicking on alignment. You could wrap text around the element if you do have text near the element. Instead of being below it or above it, it can actually wrap around it. And then of course you can modify your CSS. For all you restaurant guys, you do know that people like to reserve tables on their mobile phone. So if you don't have Open Table, you're missing out on making some extra money. You're missing out on making your customers happy. And I would hope to think that all your customers, you would want to make all your customers happy. So I suggest getting an Open Table account. Go to opentable.com, get that account, and then put in this nice little button so that your customers can reserve a table. That is how to add in Open Table.